New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers, all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers, all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up.
Forbes and Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the New Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the New Knicks.
The New Knicks salute my guy.
The New Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC, Borough. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
Que lo que, my peoples, que lo que, mi gente, what's good, what's popping, what it is, what it is. Hopefully you guys had a blessed weekend, even though we saw y'all Friday. We're glad y'all back today. Hopefully you had a good yesterday. We hope you had a good yesterday. If you see my yesterday is all in my face. I got burnt on these Florida summers. It's brutal. You know what I'm saying? I stayed out a little bit too long in the sun in La Playa, but that's how we do out here, Florida. But anyway, that's me. Hopefully you guys had a good time out there. It's your boy Ruel, 1/4 of the show. We're missing one. We're seeing the Machete. If you guys see Machete, call the 800 number, lost my dog, and let's see if we can find him out there. But we got the rest of the riders out here. We got New Knicks on the mobile. He's on the mobile location. He's on mobile location. He is on the run. He's out there. New Knicks, okay, talk to him. He's on mobile location.
Yo, salute everybody. Welcome to the TOF show. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here rocking with us, vibing with us. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, and we here to chop it up. Want to shout out my brother for quarterbacking this joint. Shout out to Two Shots and my boy Mike the Specialist in the background. Broham.
That's it. That's what it is. He's out there. We might start hearing we're slowly increasing his powers, his superpowers. He's still not going to show his face. If you remember what episode it was, if you screenshot it, good luck to you. You got it. But now we might start hearing his voice. We might start hearing his voice because he said I'm too slow. He says, my special needs classes, I didn't get an IEP for for the podcast, and so he might start helping me read the chats. And he says I'm a little bit too slow. So other than that,
we definitely demonetized on this one.
Yeah, Mikey might be transformed into our chat GPT.
Mike GPT, M Special GPT.
Mike GPT.
We got the Mike GPT. I already got demonetized. We ain't been on 38 seconds, but it's okay. It's okay. Nothing but lefts out here. Nothing but lefts. Look, if you see that blurry door, I mean someone's trying to sneak into my room here. One of my kids out there telling me something. Anyway,
Two shots.
2 shots, Mr. Bang, bang, reloaded again, and bang some more. Que lo que, manito, was good. Brother from another mother, same father, most high, was good.
What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang, you know the vibes. Like, share, subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. Let's go.
Okay, short but sweet today. Today, I'm sorry for you guys, but we ain't got the que lo que, mi gente de la 110. But he's listening in action.
Mi gente de la 110.
But we still repping from. He's out there. Machete, where are you? Swing. 1-800 call my dogs. He's hit 1-800. Where's my dog? That's it. That's
hey, wait. I think last night I saw him dialing 1-800. Don't jump.
And if you look at the news report, I think you see 2 shots pushing him off the ledge because he don't say nobody. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Hey,
I was down in 1-800. Please jump.
Hey, by the way, 97% of you are watching our videos and not subscribed. Shout out to the other percentage rocking with us. But yeah, subscribe, my guys.
What was that mathematical percentage of the remainder people that are subscribed? You said if 97 minus.
Yeah, 3%.
If you look at it, he's loading. It's loading. It's loading.
We got a strong 3 and a possible.
Strong 3 and a possible. I like that. Strong 3 and a possible. That's how we do out here. We playing spades. Out here. Salute to the dopest people in the chat forever, always. Salute to Buzz Abita que lo que. First to view, like, and subscribe. Let's go Knicks. You know what it is. Adios, Dominicano, manito, primito, que lo que. Always representing, telling the people what's up. He gives the right instructions. If you need instructions, Andios is giving you what to do. Follow the guy. He's going to save your life. Follow the instructions that guy saying. I need to go subscribe to his Instagram. Dope content all the time. And then if you see his, if you happen to like out, you can subscribe if you want. But for sure his out there. What's up with that? Keith Watkins, Mr. First Moderator, Mr. First One, Mr. One and Done, Mr. Been there since day one. Day one, Keith Watkins out there, boy. So dedicated. He's with the grandkids and track meets, but he's still focused and he's all tuned in. Are you tuned in?
Salute to the whole chat.
Full brim.
We appreciate all y'all, all of you.
Full brim salute.
Full taper. I gotta wear a hat when it's in. Full taper from me. I'll get full taper salute until I don't have no more taper, until my table's gonna be up here. So as I get older, it's just gonna be like, yo. Already going left. You know how we do. We had a game sábado. We had a game Saturday. We was losing some of us were losing our mind here, you know. Some of people lost their mind, some got all mad, and we don't use our guys and fire tips, and it's over. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who that was, but someone here with the Mets hat who loses his mind. But you know what? He screams so loud. Go ahead. You say something here?
That's a fire Mets hat. I gotta start. Bro, I gotta start robbing you for your shits, bro. I'm about to pull up to you, bro.
You think my brother's gonna give you dab? He's gonna be patting you down like, "Where's it at? What you got? What you got?" Like, yo, did you just pat me down? I know I had a hat on earlier. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? What? I saw it here somewhere. Where? Why is New Knicks running? That's my hat. I'm traumatized when I see my brother and he's running the opposite way. Yo, my Tim's thing. I told you guys the Timberland story. All love to my brother. You still owe me $200 for them butters.
I owe you butters, and I owe you a pair of cross colors. I think I took your cross color joints.
I'll give you a pass on the cross colors, but we can't bring that back.
I'm gonna bring you back.
He's gonna go to a thrift store and be like, "Yo, give me the old 8-ball jacket with the big old 8 on that jacket." Anyway, yo, we ain't even say one Nick content. It's, you know what it is. Welcome to Saucy Sober Smoke'em Sunday, and this is us more than likely sober. I know I am. Looks like possibly, yeah. We
I got the moolah to get high.
Okay, so that's why I said, you heard what he said. He got no moolah. So please like and subscribe so we can get to enough people where hopefully you donate to. I'm just kidding. We're just kidding. We don't want your money. We just want you guys here, hang out, have a good time with us. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. All right, salute. Go look at. So, Two Shots got so mad. He was like, he was like Godzuki. Remember Godzuki, Godzilla son, when as your sound waves used to come out? Thibodeau heard it. Thibodeau heard your sound waves. And then he was like,
listen, I think Two Shots made a call to the front office. I don't know how he pulled that one off, but
listen, he's got allegedly he's got sources.
Allegedly. I think Tibbs been paying attention to the powder or some of the guys. You know what I mean?
Listen, the roommates, Jalen Brunson on his downtime. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, Rick Brunson watches the show. Allegedly. That's neither here nor there. He's watching the show and he's like, you know, he said, hey, I think these guys have a point. I think this guy Two Shot, he seems like a smart guy. A little on the emotional side, but pretty smart. A little.
No, that's called passion. That's called passion.
That's all
I'll take that word. I'll take that one, buddy.
He knows. He's passionate about his points.
He's passionate. When he feels something, he's gonna let you know about it. And you know, could be right, could be wrong, but apparently,
listen, that passion might come with a little bit of high blood pressure, but it's still passion. It's still passion. Yeah, I mean, you might see his ears turn red. You might see his ears turn red. Might see a little drop of blood coming out the nose, but
maybe a little foam in the mouth.
A little foam out the mouth. He'll be all right though. He knows it's all love.
Oh man.
He represents for the people. You know what I mean? The devil's advocates.
The crazy side of the fan base.
The silent majority.
Yeah, the silent killers. And if you don't see his mic coming in and out from him yelling, because you guys don't listen to that. When you hear that, that means he's proving a point. So we're gonna start putting closed captions on, especially when he's on, so you can try to see what he says on there. But apparently, what he said was good. We had a game against the Washington Wizards, the worst team in the NBA by statistics. How many games won? Games lost? They have been, as Thibodeau called them, he called them a dangerous team, even though they're the worst team in the NBA because they beat some other teams like Denver. Put it on mute, my guy. Put it on mute, my guy. There you As they looking for Gualmal. La Gualmal with a G. La Gualmal. Anyway, yeah, if you're Latino, you know you don't
When
say
the Dominican
Walmart.
accent comes out.
You don't say Walmart with a W. You add a G to it. It's La Gualmal. La Gualmal. Okay. No W's. We don't know what W's are in Latino culture. Everything gets a G. Anyway, so Tim, we played Washington Wizards. Early game, Deuce is out with a groin pull. I won't say a strain, a groin pull. I don't know if it was when he got kicked in the joint in the jammy the night before, that game before. But Deuce is out. He had a little groin pull. They start Cameron Payne, which I thought that was good because he's the next man up. It's either him or Cam in that rotation, how they're going to pick, depending on matchups. But now Thibodeau had no choice but to start Cameron Payne, veteran, who I thought worked out good because he plays with Mikal Bridges, so that helped get their vibe going, helps him getting going early, so he knows he's going to be playing minutes, so he doesn't feel that monkey on his back to just, all right, let me just start chucking up some shots and get some minutes going. He played very well. The Knicks go out to a 31-21 lead early. They start making a run on that, and then they get your boy in Kolek afterward. So Kolek comes into the game, who you've been hollering for, who everybody's been saying, get Kolek in. Okay, let's see what he got. I think that's your term. You said, let's see what he got. Wasn't that what you said? See what he got. Even though in the second quarter, so, and again, we went for a 35-20 run. And we was up close to 33 points. But in that time, you saw Kolek. How did Kolek look like to you as a backup? He comes in behind campaign. He starts dishing and swishing, as Walt would say. What were some of your thoughts? Did you say, Tibbs, finally, Tibbs? How did that look like to you?
I mean, like I told you in the chat, I can't even give Tibbs credit because,
Muted Unix.
I can't even give Tibbs credit because your boy Deuce went out, so he was forced to play him. But at least he played him.
Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Right. I take it how it comes. But
hey yo,
hey yo, pause that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You made like 17 lefts at the beginning of the show. I'm trying to make that right to go, and you keep going left.
All right.
All right. So, anyways, I take it how it comes. No Diddy. Okay. And he looked great. I mean, I thought he looked good. No Mo. He ended up with like 7 assists or something like that. So I like the way the offense flowed. He got everybody involved. On defense, he didn't look like a huge liability, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I could be seeing something different, but I thought he held his own, man. And I appreciate, him being out there and doing what he did. He kind of proved us, the silent minority, he kind of proved us right, because you know what I'm saying? Give the kid a chance and see what he got. And he played pretty well, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you think?
You were bopping your head. You was in agreement. Either that or you were listening to some Diddy music.
I was definitely listening to Two Shots. And I definitely agree. It's sad to see it come to us waiting for an injury to see certain results from players that we know could be ready and need the burn time to be ready in order to step up. I was definitely glad to see after everybody chatting and throwing into the air that they wanted to see Kolek, that why isn't Tibbs going deeper into the bench pause, and it just happened to be that, the luck came for Kolek to play. I think Campaign did a great job as well, starting for Deuce, bringing a high energy and setting things off. Just like Mig said before, option C is Cam, and We see
Option A.
we seen, you know, he went from C to A, and it's a good look for everybody. You know, if this is how Tibbs got to figure it out and find out, then you know what I mean, this is the way Tibbs is gonna grow by force.
Tibbs had to fuck around and find out.
Tibbs had to fuck around and find out.
It was a Friday show where he fucked around and found out.
I could have sworn my boy called me in like Manhattan and shit that he had Tibbs on the tattoo chair getting a FOFA tattoo.
That's what I heard about that. He's getting tattoos on the low. You can't see it. It's
right on the forehead. Right on the forehead.
No, it's in it on his heart. He got the FOFA tattoo on his heart.
Hey, salute to Chris Connors. First time. Full brim, full table salute to you. First time on the chat, live gang. Hopefully you like and subscribe and hit that bell notification because I know you did. I'm seeing the notification here. Salute to you. Chris Connors says 3 to 4 steals and 7 assists in less than 18 minutes of playing time is very impressive. Most NBA players don't get those stats in a whole game. You know,
that's right.
I like what he did there. I was looking at the liking. He looked impressive. He got some minute. As I think Ross said before, you're looking at him, his body shape is looking different. He's looking like he's been in the gym, pumping that iron, get a diesel. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they were like, yo, you got to be ready to be playing the NBA. So he's been lifting and working out, playing in the G League, getting some burn time. Keith Watkins says, before everyone starts, Kolek put up those numbers against players of his same talent and experience. He would not have the same impact or numbers against a contender. You know? So you got both sides of the coin between Keith Watkins and Chris Connors. And you know what? We're all going to find out. Guess what? We're all going to find out because allegedly Deuce is the groin pull. He could be out, even though he's listed day to day. It could be a couple of games. You don't want to force that. You're going to need him for the playoffs also. Groin pulls can be anywhere from day to day to 2 weeks. Because, you know, you're jumping, cutting, you know, takes a lot. So I think they might, at least a couple of games for sure, 3 to 4 games, my guess, where he may be out and resting and just see what the young Bulls got. Let's see what he got. So Tyler Kolek is the number 2 option now. Numero dos. He's the number 2 option as a point guard. Now 2 shots, it makes sense. Where before was finding mix and matchup and rotations, now we have no choice. We need a second guard off the bench. And the 2 people who we need to produce, campaign, he's forced into the starting lineup. He's forced into real minutes where he has to produce. So that's going to build up his confidence. And he gets to put up some numbers on there.
Even though Keith Watkins said that he's not doing it towards competition, this is something that we said during the beginning of the season, that something that I would like to see from Brunson. Yeah, I mean, maybe I think Brunson will be a more dominant player if he played with an assist game like Kolek. If Brunson had Kolek's assist bag,
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. If he has is Brunson not averaging 8+ assists a game? Didn't he have a game with like 12 and 30 plus?
No. Hold on. Didn't Kolek do that like in the first quarter or the first half?
He does that 3 games in a row. He does it within 3-4 games. I'll start looking now. I will give the kid props.
But when you do see when he does play like a Steve Nash-ish, like more. He's a more pass first guard than an attack and get it. Brunson's more of I'm a score, I mean, when we need it, and that, like, Brunson, we all know that he could get kind of not selfish, but like overwhelmed and try to take on the world by himself. So, you know what I mean? Kolek is definitely more passive than Brunson.
Listen, that is his bag.
And listen, a point that Two Shots been making. What did Kolek do? He kept feeding the hot hand. He kept looking for the mismatches. I love Brunson. I love him. But we don't see that from him. We don't see the hot hand getting fed numerous and numerous times. Yeah, like when there's a mismatch in a game, you play the mismatch until the team stops it. Like remember how we used to say if Brunson will be doing the pick and roll with Mitch, you know what I mean? That's kind of hard to stop until they figure out how to stop it, bro. We got to play the mismatches. We got to play the hot hand. These are the basics of basketball. Basics.
Okay, and listen, I'm gonna give you guys all lottery numbers at the end of the show. You got New Knicks, and you got two shots in agreement. They're complimenting each other off their comments. Yeah, it's a brand new world, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. Bro, listen, he's back and he said two shots was right. And listen, hey, these guys, they are probably absolutely right. I don't know, but I like where they're going. I can agree with feeding the hot hand. Listen, I'm almost agreeing with these guys. I'm almost. I like it. I like what he did. It was on a Wizards team, which they were terrible on defense. I'm not gonna throw it out there, but it was good to see.
What does Bro say?
What? This is the league. This is the league. Listen, and again, even Thibodeau said they're a dangerous team because in this same game, the Wizards came back in the third quarter like they was not playing. We took them light. We had a 33-point lead in this game. And then we started taking our foot off the gas. We was like, yo, we got this. We the Knicks. We at home. You know what I'm saying? Kolek giving out 7 dimes. You know who he is. He's the new John Stockton. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't mess with us. And then they said, no. This the league. And they came out running on us. We couldn't do nothing. I don't care what rotation. Tibbs was on panic mode. You come in the game. OG, Bridges, somebody stop us. Nobody. They was running and gunning. Somebody stop me. They 35-26 in the third. They was wilding out. And there was an old dude who I think we all like in the Washington Wizards. And look, today I'm gonna tell you guys. It's like I can predict the future. I'm gonna say something, and then tomorrow every podcast gonna say it. You see, tomorrow, great news. Look at that. Anyway, Marcus Morris.
You gotta say it a little louder.
The New York Knicks and Marcus Morris. There's rumors that Marcus Smart is coming to the Knicks. Marcus Smart is going to come to the Knicks. Allegedly, my sources are saying Marcus Smart to the Knicks is happening. Leon Rose, sneaky move. I'll close my channel if it doesn't happen. I'll close my channel.
He's going to be the 15th man.
Listen, we're trading for him tomorrow. You're going to see it on every Knicks channel tomorrow. Knicks are trading for Marcus Smart. Even though the trade deadline's over, we're going to make it happen by postseason. Anyway, yeah. Marcus Smart went off, though. Marcus Smart, my guy was, he said, I need a new contract next year. He was like, my $19 million runs dry at the end of the season. Somebody, hey, Tibbs, I got a little something. He was auditioning. It looked like an audition for Leon Rose and West to be like, next summer, Marcus Smart, could be an opportunity for you. For $4 million only, though. $4 million. We don't mid-level exception. Nothing over that. That's it. We'll give you $4 million. You get to play with us and wear the jersey. Forget 19. $4 million, we might do it. Salute to Paris Duggar in the building. Paris Duggar. Hey, get that man a full brim. My guy's an OG veteran in every podcast. We see you, bro. We see you out there. And Paris Duggar is, listen, he comes. If Two Shots got 2 handguns, Paris Duggar got a 12 gauge in the chat, spraying everybody. He gonna let everybody get a hit when Paris Duggar comes in the building. Salute to you, sir.
Hey, every time I hear Paris Duggar's name, bro, I swear, every time I hear that name, I swear Eric Sherman's right next to him.
Two shots like, who? Oh my god!
Ooh.
Don't say it.
The green-eyed bandit can't stand it.
What more free to loops than that too can't stand? The Bonbon Z gets. This is come on. That's Redman. Compliment.
I think I'm gonna have to bow out on this one.
Oh my god! Because they were in the Flip Squad together, and forget it. Never mind. Young school.
Hip hop history. We're gonna open up a podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna.
What year was this? In the 1950s?
This nigga's 50. Listen, mira.
Wow, yo, listen. I'm disgusted by that answer.
Look at Elon Musk's rocket flying. Elon Musk. SpaceX.
Elon Rusk.
Elon Rusk.
Say Elon Rusk.
I'm not gonna say his name because he doesn't deserve it. Elon. He doesn't. Elon Muskie. Muskie? Anyway, all right. We diverse. Look, Keith Walker's 45 and over. Look, he's a jit. Listen, we're trying to bring the old school and the new school. We're trying to bring the millennials and Generation X together in one conversation. But it's gonna be an ADHD conversation.
We're trying to find two shots old soul.
We're digging, bro. We're trying. We're digging. We have not found it yet. We're like archaeologists in Egypt. We haven't found it yet. Keep digging. Keep digging. It's there. We just haven't found it yet.
Hey, man. I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that, man.
Don't say.
I know nothing. Anyway, the New York Knicks get slapped around by Marcus Smart, some of the old veterans that were in their homes. One of the centers that people were talking about in New York that they like Holmes. Holmes did really good. He was getting rebounds. He was blocking. He was fighting for the hustle. So it took the old vets, which shows the importance of having veterans with young players, just like in Detroit that we were talking about. Those old veterans got them back in the game. They fought back. And the campaign started with his first shot, his first three to stop the bleeding. I mean, we had everything. We was bleeding everywhere. We had to get to campaign came with a tourniquet to stop the bleeding, and then we got our mojo back. Now, Cat was sunning Sar. He was that was the number one draft pick for him. He said, "We no." He said, "No, we here." He's
Is he friends? Okay.
He's a friend. That's why I was going with it.
I didn't know he was friends.
Avioneta. Anyway, so he took the croissant and broke it. He was schooling him. I mean, he took him inside the paint. He was shooting threes on him. He did the little in between the legs. I mean, I think Cat is him and Josh Hart had a little convo, and he said, "Listen." Josh Hart went up to him. He's like, "Bro, I want to have a conversation with you, Cat. Let's go get some breakfast. Let's get los tres golpes, a little bit of salami,
Let's go talk in my office.
a little plátano." He told me, he said, "Listen, what I'm gonna need from you, I don't want to hear, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!"
Everybody today, yo.
Hey, I'm like Paris Doug in the chat. Let him know, Paris.
You need this? You want it?
La ametralladora. I'm hitting everybody. Listen, that's how he said that. How many times you heard it in yesterday's game? Oh my God!
Too many times.
You heard it last night? I didn't hear it one time last night. I didn't hear him say, "That's a foul." He's working on that one. That's a foul. He's still working on that one. He got rid of the, oh my God. But that's a foul. He's working on that one. I heard it 2 times, but he's woosah, and he's just let it play in the game. Josh Hart too. Josh Hart was getting his mojo back. So, and hold on, let me see if I got to read the chat because M Special's giving me salute buzzer beater. We got 12 more games left. We need 6 more wins to get to 50. That's a good one right there. Buzz. But so buzzer beater said we got 12 games. We need 6. Sorry. This is why you may see me drink, because I was born. Me and my brother were born with ADHD, HD. We
That
got
shit
like
wasn't even classified back then. We don't know what the fuck that is.
Listen, they used us as an example. They beta tested us. They said, let's study these two and see what we should call that, because they're extra. So we had the ADHD with high definition OLED screen, all of that. You know what I'm saying? 120 hertz.
Yo.
We have 4K HD.
Shit,
I feel you, man. I feel you, son. Oh, wow.
Stop crying. Stop crying. Suck it up.
Listen, Mikey's been around since he was 12. Mikey's just numb to it.
Yeah, he done put up with you for all this time, man.
Yeah,
Boy.
But wait, there's more. Hey. Hey, salute Humberto de la Hoz, que lo que es, manito. Humberto de la Hoz is in the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let me finish this Washington game talk, and then I'll ask that question that busted out there.
Full flame salute. Full flame salute.
If you got your lighters, put your lighters in the air. No? All right.
Full flame.
All right. Well, that's going to be the new one. Full flame salute. Spark it up. So my brother's going to be at another level with many questions. You know what? I'm wondering. All right, here we go. So we go back. We get that win. Was that a good win? You liked what you see with the possibility of Kolek, at least 2 more games. I don't think they're going to rush Deuce coming back on there. We got a couple of games coming up, which I'll go over in a second here. Let me look. The next game we have Tuesday against the Dallas Mavericks. Now that is going to be an interesting game to see Kolek. This is Dallas Mavericks, even though they don't got Luka, they don't got Kyrie. They got a very good team. They're a pretty deep team.
AD still out?
Hey, come on, bro. We're going to go under the assumption that Anthony Davis is out. You know why? Because he's always out. They got the ambulance right there.
Anthony Glassman Davis. Yes, he might be out.
Mr. Glass is more than likely going to be broken, and they're injured. He's walking out to the court.
Hey, have you ever broke a cup and put it back together with crazy glue and then filled it with water?
No.
That's Anthony Davis. He can't hold nothing.
I'm gonna go under the assumption that he's out. Let's go. If he's in, it's a great game. Him and Cat, I want to see that battle. M Spesh, let me give him something to do. Ponte a hacer trabajo. Ponte a hacer oficio. Like they used to say back then. Ponte a hacer oficio. See if Anthony Davis is gonna be available for a Dallas game. But he mad right now. He's about to. Oh, so they're saying AD might. There's that good word just to get the fans to still buy tickets. He might come. He might be available against Brooklyn on Monday. Which that tells you that he's not. I'll tell you, he's not going to play, because even if he's available for Brooklyn, he's not going to play a back-to-back against the Knicks. So he might sit out against Brooklyn because they're trash. Brooklyn's trash.
Does Dallas have a back-to-back? Is that their back-to-back, Brooklyn then us?
Yes, because we play them Tuesday. So if they're playing against Monday, yeah, they're trash. Dámela, pásamela. Coño, Brooklyn. Some basura. I'm sorry. I do have, anyway, I lose my mind sometimes. Anyway, so AD's more than likely not going to play in Brooklyn because he'd rather show out in the Garden because we're going to get more fans, more people. He gets to be seen more. And it's
national televised?
He don't want that smoke.
Is that one televised? It looks like it's from the NBA TV. So
Lakers and Knicks, more than likely it might be televised.
Yeah, so he's more than likely he's more views, more clicks. So he's probably gonna miss out on Brooklyn and play against us. Everybody likes playing against us, so I'm gonna assume he's playing against us. But in that game, we're gonna have a Kolek.
You just gave like a 20-minute fucking speech about him being out, and you ended with he's gonna play against us?
Because that's just the way it goes. Because he's usually out, but if they have a back-to-back, he won't play a back-to-back because he's fragile. He's fragile. He's fragile. And if there's a game that he would play if he's set to come back, he's not going to play against Buster Brooklyn. He's going to play against the Magic in the Magic. Oh my God, terrible. Against the Knicks at the Madison Square Garden, where he's going to get more views and they get them highlights. So he's going to want to play against us and not against Brooklyn. In my opinion, that's just what I'm seeing. That's just me. If he even comes at all.
I think I'm losing my mind, bro.
You should. You've been here too long. But wait, there's more. You got to stay here even longer. Anyway, so how do you think Kolek fares out against Dallas? This is a more formidable team, minus Kyrie. Because if he would have been playing Kyrie, wow, bring out the duct tape for his ankles. Because that boy would have been stressed. He would have been stressed after that game.
Listen, man. Hey, listen. Don't shit on my man. Don't shit on my man Kodak. Because to be real with you, 95% of the league can't stand and guard Kyrie. So it's not just my man Kodak. All right? So don't disrespect the boy. Anyways, I don't know who the point guard is.
We know what jersey you're buying.
I don't. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, Grandpa.
anyways, I think if he plays, I hope he does. But if he plays, I think he's gonna do good, man. Cause like the new Knicks said, shout out to you, sir. He's a pass first point guard. And pass first point guards always succeed because they could get everybody involved. And he's shown that when he needs to, he can get a bucket. He got a nice 3-point jump shot. He got a nice little mini game. He's a little undersized. It is what it is. But with more time playing, more experience, he'll figure out his little, niche in the league, and I think he'll be real fucking good. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say he's gonna be like an all-star or like a Hall of Fame, but I think he's gonna be a very serviceable point guard, like fringe all-star.
Fringe?
I ain't even in the front. I do see him as a diet John Stockton.
This guy said diet, the light version.
Listen, if he could develop a little mid-range game, a little mid-range game, he doesn't need like the JB bag or anything like that. But if he could develop that, I could see him being in the Chris Paul archetype. That's how highly I think of him. And look at you. You over here, losing your mind. And when I'm praising this kid that's in your team.
I'm just there's praise and there's pedestal. There's a difference.
I'm not putting him in the pedestal.
If this was a 40-year-old virgin, you're putting him on the pedestal.
No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
That sounds like a new addition. Praise and pedestal.
Praising pedestal. Which one are you doing? You're praising pedestal, Leo. I don't know. You throwing him up there. Hey, salute to Buzzer Beater.
Listen. This is what game 3, game 4, game 5 for him, and he's already showing out. Like, come on, man.
Listen, to your point, he has, and I'm gonna say this. I joke about Kolek. The kid is good. I never said he wasn't good. I think he's good. He's good, but in order to get to the level of the next, he has an offensive bag. He has a little layup. That's how he got the and one at the game. He has an O bag. He has an offensive bag. He's trying to spread the floor more. So you see him mostly take 3-pointers because that's what's needed in our team right now. He has a little drop. He has a little floater. He has a little bit of it. But it's the defense is what we need to see coming in these next couple of games.
Gentlemen, we could all say that if Kolek was not on the New York Knicks, he would be starting for any other team.
No, we cannot say. Listen to what you just said right here, New Knicks. Hold on. To what you just said, let me say what Buzzer Beater said in reaction to what you're saying.
On a rebuilding team, that's the starting point guard.
Buzzer Beater said, I knew the New Knicks was smoking something with those crazy takes. That right there. On every team, on Washington Wizards, absolutely. Washington, he would start. On
a rebuilding team, that's the first point guard. That's the starting point guard.
Yes, just like Washington, right? So he would play there because nobody in Washington played defense. That's why we went on a 33-point lead. So he would be on a team like that, which would I can agree with you on that.
Oh, okay, but I'm not saying that he's gonna be starting for the fucking. I didn't say he'd be start. What happened?
He likes to fucking dig and fucking take shots, bro.
Welcome
Listen,
to the show.
Listen,
Damn.
nobody said that he would be starting for the Lakers or for Dallas or any
You
of
just
these
said
top
every team.
teams.
You said if he was not in the Knicks,
I
he would
mean,
be.
but you know what I'm saying. A caliber of
Okay. I saw that.
you know what I was saying. So I'm
On a,
just saying, like the kid got a vision. He got speed. He knows the game. He got a high IQ. He has a lot of good qualities. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. And you also, like we had nothing against Kolek. At the end of the day, he's a Knick. And if he's a Knick, is because somebody in the front office, even including Tibbs got to give the go ahead on it. So all of the heads seen all of the heads seen that it was a good pickup and they see something in him.
And
yo,
to-
wasn't you Nilipina Hive?
yeah, I'll come to that right now. Let me read a point for you. This is
Hold on.
Yeah,
this is for you.
Before you read
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Because I remember clearly you, me, and Raw were all Nilipina Hive.
Yep.
Why can't
I
you give
was
this? Why can't you give the same support to this kid?
I
No.
do give the
Let me
support to him.
tell you. Let me.
But hold on. But the difference is it's a different learning curve, right? So like Deuce and Frank, they have a gift that's something that most people don't start off learning to play is defense. That's something that either you have it or you're willing to do or you don't. So for that, and offense can be learned, it can be taught, there can be a progression. You can practice, you can learn the shot, you can grow a 3-pointer, you can learn on the floating. So for that, because Frank
So
Little
you
Gibbs to
telling me
me,
you can't learn defense?
No,
not at that level.
no.
Not at that level. Not at that level. To me,
Nilakina had elite.
Bro.
He had besides him having
At that level.
besides Nilakina having a 9-foot or 12-foot wingspan, like
12.
he had elite defense.
Diablo.
I mean, every time he ran down the court, his knuckles was dragging.
Right,
So
he can scratch his ankles running.
I mean,
God damn.
I'm just saying he had a long reach pause, and he had elite defense, and that's something that a player that puts defense first, like Deuce does. Everything else, like my brother said, my brother made all the perfect points. Tibbs could teach you anything else. But if you're coming to the table with defense first and you could dribble and you got a little bit of IQ, you're going to get you got to remember when Nilakina went against any of the top tier fucking offensive players.
In their prime. In their prime.
Curry,
Kyrie,
Westbrook, Harding, Luka, LeBron, Kyrie, anybody that you put him against, they would get in. I'm not gonna say crazy lot because they were still scoring their 30 or whatnot, but he put the pressure on them.
Nah, he put the clamps on multiple possessions.
Hold on. Let me land the plane. Defense is like loyalty. It's very hard to find.
All right, so peep game. If this man is such a fucking defensive demon, why the fuck isn't he playing? Why isn't he a starter somewhere?
Because he can't stay on the floor. That was his Achilles heel. There's that slogan, Achilles heel. He had an Achilles groin. His groin pulls. Yeah. He's just gonna stay on the floor. He was getting minutes, but he would get minutes.
Yeah, man.
Listen. After the game, he was using his hands for something else, and it just wasn't healthy.
Whatever he was. Hey, yo. Yo, let let me read some of the chat because you guys are listen. Keith Watkins says, "I don't actually."
Wow.
Let me say this is for you, bro. This is for you. 2 shots, Mr. Bang Bang. Keith
What's
Walker
up?
says, I actually don't hate the takes from 2 shots.
He don't what?
Kolek, he said, I actually don't hate the takes from 2 shots. You don't hate your takes. He says Kolek would be extremely valuable on a rebuilding team. So he agrees with you on that take, and he would be.
I said that first.
Yeah, salute. He don't agree with me very much.
So he said, it's not that he don't. We're reason we are having conversations at the dinner table. We may not agree, but just pass the butter. Okay. It's still Thanksgiving. Shut the
Man,
fuck up and pass the butter.
Give me that turkey leg, bro.
Shut the fuck up and pass me the butter. So Keith Walker said,
hold up. Is it garlic butter?
It's yes. It's areoli.
Are you fancy, huh?
Huh? We get it. Areoli butter. Garlic butter, it's the difference because you can sop it with the bread. You know what I'm saying? You can.
Yeah, too
Anyway,
fancy, bro.
you know what I'm saying? You got to do it with the piggy though. Not gonna try it.
I'm Dominican.
We need an alignment because this show's always pulling left.
I think you need air on your left tire.
All right, let me go back. I'm back. ADD. See, listen, we were the case study. We were the case study for ADD. I'm telling you. All right. So Keith does agree with that. Buzzer Beater says Tibbs needs to play him in situations that he can handle and will build his confidence, and that's what he's been trying to do.
Rotation. That's called rotation.
No. Go ahead. Keep reading the chat.
And then Keith Watkins says he would be point guard 1 for the Lizards. I think he said the Wizards, but he says the Lizards.
I like the Lizards. I'm a rock with it.
You know, we're gonna have to give you that one, Keith. The Lizards.
Yeah, we walk with that.
We roll with that one. Right? So the Lizards, the Jazz, and maybe a couple of teams. I'm not thinking about. But Kolek is probably a backup on an average team. So he would be maybe number 2 on a good team.
That's something.
And it is. And listen, all of us, and even with me, when I tell you guys, I'm not hating on the kid. I'm evaluating him on who my coaches and who our players are in front of him, and where would he fit, and how could he be productive on this team? That's how.
You having mentioned that, I want to be clear. I don't want him to replace JB. All right, I'm not that crazy. I just support the kid.
Hey, you heard that, guys. He took his medications. He said he.
All right, listen. The main reason. Listen. The main reason we didn't want Kolek to play was to destroy his confidence.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, I'm gonna bring it up.
Like a lot of young players when they're not ready for that time and they think they're ready, you know what I mean? It can be very discouraging and break their confidence. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes they're protecting them from themselves and waiting. That's why a lot of the times our young players get garbage time because towards the end of the game, we up. You know what I mean? You could go around and go play and practice and shit, you know what I mean? But he's definitely ready. He could definitely step in there. But we were just wanting to protect his confidence.
Let me go to the chat and Buzzer. That's one of the dopest questions, and I appreciate that. Means a lot to us. Buzzer Beat asks, Organic Fanatics, how can we in the chat help this channel get to 500 subscribers? Can you help us come up with a plan to get to the goal before our postseason ends? And the easiest way, if there's something you like, whatever you guys like, if there's something funny, you see us go off the handle, something that made you laugh or something that you liked about the show, if you just screen record 30 seconds, whatever it is, put it on your platform, you know, tag, I won't say bomb other people's channel because we support everybody, but just put on your, whatever your platform is, tag us on and be like, yo, check these guys out. You know, share the link on there and see if they come check us out. We appreciate that. That means a lot to us. We just have fun here. We appreciate you guys, but you share something that makes us different from other people, which you see, obviously we're not like other people.
Listen, you could go, like, whenever the Knicks post something, you know, Allen and everybody, just spam them. Spam them. Just say,
my God.
COF for nothing.
My brother's gonna give the ghetto advice, as you know. If you hear, you know the
Or
exact.
not, hey, go to your local church. Ask everybody for their phone, because you know they giving. Yeah, I mean, be like, can I just borrow your YouTube for like 2 minutes and just
Be like, yo,
subscribe? Hit
I'm
all
not
the
getting.
likes.
Go on their phone. Be like, yo, I'm not getting any signal on my phone. You mind if I borrow your phone right quick? Subscribe.
I'm gonna go the simple route, okay? I'm gonna say like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
All right. Well, listen, if anybody out there with a budget and you know a streaming form, yo, tell them to tell them to get us 500. Hey, we doing what the majors do, bro. Just, you know what I mean? Tell them to run it up for us.
China, this could be you. China, this could be you.
China, this could be you.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's come out here, whatever your IT, like, reach out to Mike with the IT. We support all that. Hey, and New Knicks last week, or not last week, Friday, when your phone died, you know what I'm saying? There was some conversation going back and forth for you.
You know, I'm a part of Replay Gang, right? Because, hey, one thing I want to say, bro, hey, yeah, I mean, not to toot our own balls, but, yo, I love watching our show again because, yo, we're hilarious. But I overheard somebody
Might be in the chat.
Running.
Might be in the chat.
Somebody. Listen.
Somebody's in the chat looking for you.
Yeah.
Somebody said you playing a farm animal. You ducking. Somebody said you ducking the smoke.
Somebody in Georgia, right?
Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said you was just a couple of 100 miles away. You in Alabama. And even Keith Watkins, he said he's gonna host it. He was gonna live stream it. Keith Watkins had his grandkids getting each angle. He had one grandkid on the other side of the court with one phone. They was gonna stream it from multiple angles. I mean, Keith Watkins had the family involved, and he said you was ducking. I mean,
I was wet.
You know, Just Nick, and we're calling out. Just Nick said he's ready. He said he bought some brand new sneakers just to prove the point on you. You know what I'm saying? You know, Just Nick said he's the reason that Stephon Marbury is bringing back his shoe line. It was, I mean,
so it's all good.
No more.
Allegedly, I don't know. I didn't hear from Starbury, but yeah.
All right. Listen, what I'm gonna do. I definitely they forcing me to fly out of Cali tomorrow. I'm in Alabama right now. I haven't even had time to go home.
He's in LaGrange, Georgia. They closer to you.
I'm flying out to Cali tomorrow morning. I just finished the job today. I'm flying out.
Going back to.
I gotta fly back out to Cali to finish up this other project. But please trust and believe. The minute that I have a chance, I'm going to the Timbo store. I'm going to buy me a pair of butters. I'm going to buy me a pair of Strucks. And I'm going to jump on the court and I'm going to start stomping on niggas like I used to. You know what I mean?
Listen, I can vouch for my brother. His best games are with baggy jeans and butters. And I know because he destroyed half of my jeans, half of my butters, and he scored 38 points in the first quarter with 7 threes.
I just need that.
And I was on the same team. Listen, my brother needs to be coached by Kolek because my brother ain't had one assist in his life. He played the Carmelo Anthony game. 62 and 0.
I can't help it if
over here.
Bro, everybody was even in the Strucks, bro, everybody was Matrix slow to me. It's like I was in a warp. I had to run around everybody like 30 times, and I'm like, this is so simple.
What you doing?
I'm running in slow motion to my brother. I'm moving.
Yeah, listen, I used to, bro, listen. Niggas really, hey, I'm gonna get to you. I'll fly straight to you. I'll fly straight to your crib, bro.
Hey,
I'll fly straight to your crib.
Listen,
And
Keith
I bring the drone too.
Oh, Keith Watkins got the whole production. He got all the grandkids each corner. We're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You have one from the top of the tree, get the top view, like in the NBA.
Listen,
Hey, we do it different out here.
two things.
Oh my gosh.
Two things I was always known for. I always came to the park with my boombox, and I was always snatching purses. Niggas ain't fucking with me.
All I know
you
is that
kidding me?
just Nick says salute. New Knicks, don't duck me. He straight up. He just no point. Just don't duck
Hey,
me.
I'll say,
It
hey,
sounds
I'll say, hey, if you willing, I just got off of work. I was carrying 900-pound rolls of carpet. If you fly out here right now, I will spank your boots.
Hey yo,
I'll send you the Addy right now. What? Hold up. Let me get the address.
While he gets the Addy, I'm gonna read the rest of the chat. Paris Douglas said, "Wait for Hook Porty, Daddy A, and Kolek is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I told you. When he put out he just reloaded that shotgun. He said, "You guys waiting for these rookies? What are you dumb? What are you dumb? If they play 6 minutes a game for January, we would have a bench." So I think he's saying if they would have. Clear yourself out because maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe he supported for them, but he's saying if they would have got 6 minutes a game, maybe I read it incorrectly that we would have.
Hey, 13. Hey.
Just Knicks is backpedaling.
Hey, 1349 Gulf Shore, Alabama. I'm right here, right across the street from the beach. Beat the horn. I'm here right now.
Listen,
in work clothes.
Keith Watkins said, "Yo." Keith Watkins just said, "Yo, I can scoop you up, just Knicks on the way. We can ride together."
Listen, I'm here all night. What time is it here in Alabama? It's 5:16. I got all night. I'll play you at 2 a.m. and take the flight right after whooping you. 1349 Gulf Coast, Alabama.
Damn, he's a savage. Just Nick said this ain't 1986. Good Lord. He said this ain't Back to the Future. This ain't Back to the Future. Buzzer Beater said, "What are struts?" Well, you said you was gonna play in struts. What was you saying?
The construction Timbs.
Oh, you said strut. Oh, he's talking about construction Timberlands. That's what he meant. The butters. That's what he's talking about.
Hey, listen. I'll beat you smoking a bogey and a blunt at the same time, bro.
All right, let's get back to the show. You guys the beef is ongoing. Until they play, the beef is ongoing. We'll see that. Davis
Smith. And you can pick up Just Blaze too. You can pick up
tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you can pick up Johnny Blaze and I'll play both of y'all niggas at the same time.
David Smith. The beef continues. And the next episode
of Dragon Ball Z, the new Knicks takes on everybody.
Right, so David Smith is back. Salute today. He said Cat is Knicks' best player, best scorer, and the true MVP of the Knicks. Tibbs underutilizing Cat and is hurting our team. Tin, 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 tin. Here we go.
No, I think because Cat, when the first 3 weeks he was playing like on beast mode. You couldn't stop it. I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm seeing it decrease. I'm not seeing it elevate. I think it hit a plateau. He's definitely the number one option. You know what I mean? But I think his aggressiveness just stood at, I mean, now he's looking more for the refs. Now I just say, bro, gentlemen, fuck the refs. Fuck asking them about what. Just keep balling. If a nigga bowls you, bowl him back. That's it. Plain and simple.
They're getting wild in the comments. Paris Douglas says Josh Hart is in 44 minutes a game better than Daddy A on defense. Ooh. That's it's a take. It's a take. But Josh Hart, I'll listen. Lately, everybody knows you can rewatch the game. I haven't been as thrilled. I'll say that I haven't been as thrilled with Josh Hart's defense. I not having his eye on man. He's been getting beat backdoor pulse, and all. So as of late, I can understand the sentiments. I can understand his feelings on that. Daddy A looks really good, but he hasn't played against some real NBA talent on a many heavy minute basis. But he is a future. He is a future. You can't rush a future on this.
Oh, and that other kid too, the triple double machine.
McCullard.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Color. He's been playing good in the G League. Again, you don't want to rush him. Let him get that burn. Let him get the confidence.
I'm not gonna lie. I do want to see him up in the NBA.
Listen, Daddy A, McCullard, even Kolek, they're gonna fight next year for rotation. In the summertime, they're gonna be fighting the campaigns, the Shamits. They're gonna be fighting them for the rotation in the minutes. So
just hope that at that point, Tibbs is in the front office somewhere, and we got a new head coach.
No, that'll give them a year under Tibbs, seeing how he plays, see what he requires. They can work in the offseason, get strong, work on those skills, come back and be ready for the summer league, show what he learned, and then get your minutes, bro. It's as simple as that. It's not that difficult.
Nah, heads got to roll if we don't go nowhere this year.
But who says who? Nobody's expectation but you saying we got to win the championship. And all right,
says the paying customer.
Oh my God. I'll agree to disagree. But that's again, you have half the fan base with you with pitchforks and all types of ready to get him out of here. I still love the dude. But who I am ready to fire is Eric Spoelstra. Spo must go. Out of here. Hot trash. Turn up the heat on him. He's out of here. Basuda with the heat. Anyway, we got a game Tuesday against the Dallas Mavericks. That's where it's going to be real interesting to see how campaign. Can he still be aggressive as a starter? Can he get his confidence back? Him playing with Mikal Bridges, can they get that chemistry that they had before where he can sustain that moving forward? We definitely need to see a more consistent Cam. He was interviewed at the end of the game, so see if that gets his mojo going. I need to see more than dances in between the pre-warm-ups. I need to see a little more than that. So
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's getting annoying.
I don't mind it. That's all right. I don't mind it. We do got the best.
If we win it, I don't care. But if we lose it, like, cut the shenanigans, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you gotta get the team hype, man. It's like your hype music. You know what I'm saying? You got the
Nah, I'm not buying it. But like, if we winning, by all means, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But if we lose, then man, like, come on, man. I'm just show some awareness. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. Like, if you're doing that, I can agree. Like, you need to be bringing some heat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you need to be balling out if you doing all this he ha and before the game. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel.
I can see that he's an energy guy, but he definitely needs to be more consistent. Now's the chance. So now both Knicks sides, whether you're for Kolek in heavy minutes or not playing, or he's not ready for Tibbs D, like now there's no choice. You got 3 games. If he gets to play these next 4 games, it's going to be really interesting. Because I know Deuce Group, I don't think he's going to play. The next 4 games we have is against Dallas, Clippers, Bucks, and Trailblazers. He's going to go against Harden. Maybe at some point. I don't know. Maybe whoever their bench player is, who's their bench player? Pretty good. But that's going to be interesting. Does he guard Dame at any point in time? Because I'm pretty sure when he's there, they're going to try to throw Dame in. Like, yo, you got the rook, go do something. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays, how he defends. I did like in the Washington game, he was having eye on man, keeping his eye on man, and he was trying to talk to the players defensively. So he's doing the right things defensively. So, he got the steals. Can he sustain that? We're going to see. We're going to see. I'm interested to see that.
I don't think he has I don't think he's one of these like hotheads, you know what I mean? I think he's like I think he at least gives me the impression that he's like a professional. Like when I see Kolek, I don't see that immature rookie. The lights are too bright. Like, you know what I mean? Like even like for example, LaMelo is ghetto as fuck, and he has no professionalism. Like I brought him up because LaMelo is like the polar opposite of Kolek. Kolek is like the, you know what I'm saying, like the I'm gonna say the right thing, I'm gonna do the right thing, I'm gonna go about my business, and if you
Like
tell me to work on something, I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah, he's like media trained. You can tell he's polished. Let me ask you a question. Who did he play for in college?
Was it
Didn't he
Marquette?
play? Didn't he play against Nova? I think he said that they beat him in the podcast.
Yeah,
You
but
guys don't remember the podcast?
yeah, I watched that. I think if I'm not mistaken, Marquette. I'm sure either M Special or Keith Watkins gonna put it in the chat, or whoever's in the chat. Kodak.
Kolek played college.
I want to say Marquette. I could be wrong. I know, but I know he played.
I have no idea.
He did play the Nova, not the Nova Knicks. That none of the guys we know were in that.
But regardless, you could tell in college he was put in a situation where he was probably.
Keith Watkins said he played all 4 seasons at Marquette. A very mature player. I'm pretty sure it's Marquette. And I think he's right. And he played all 4 seasons, which is why he came out at 24 years old. Which is why Thibodeau was the one who went after him and picked him. Thibodeau was his selection.
Which makes things even more egregious. Like, why are you not giving the kid a chance? I mean,
he just wants him to learn certain things first because he thinks he's good enough skilled offensively, but there's certain things. I'm telling you, and when you have a child learns in the beginning visually what they see. So it's in the beginning of the year, your first rookie year, it's seeing, look, this is where this guy.
Yeah, but like you can't make that analogy because he's a grown man. He's 24, bro. Like
a rookie in the league, but he's been working on his game. He's had a couple of good Westchester games. He looks physically more impressive now with weight training. So now's his chance to carve some minutes in to earn Tibbs' trust. Right now, these next 3 games is where he can earn Tibbs' trust. Can you do it? Because Cam hasn't been doing it. Shamit's been spotty. So can you be consistent enough in whatever it is you do, whether it's assists, whether it's scoring, and can you even take charges? Maybe not. We don't need you to be a stopper. We'd like for you to be a stopper defensively, but can you make that person you're guarding make a second move, a second dribble, a second, something instead of just driving right past you? Can you slow him down to make another move or maybe pass the rock? If you could do that, then you're going to get more minutes. And that's what we're going to be looking at. Now, these next teams are definitely worth. Can you do it? Even their bench team. Mavericks got a deep bench. Their team is all the way to their 15 man is pretty solid. They were going to make a big run even after Luka. So it's going to be interesting to see, even though they don't have stars. That's a good team to see him play. The Clippers, they've got some good talent there. They're a longer team. They got taller people.
Whoa.
They're a longer team.
Hey.
They're a taller team. They're a taller team. All right, you got me. Pause. They're a taller team for Clippers and then Bucks. So those are going to be some good teams to watch, and maybe even the Blazers. Blazers is a young team. Blazers got a whole bunch of young cats. Against the Blazers, if Deuce is not in that game, I'm gonna be glued to that game, watching them against Shadon Sharp. You going against? And they played us the last game.
Those 4 games, my phone might die. I'm on 1%. I'm on the wireless charger, but this phone has fell so many times. Anyways, I think those next 4 games that you mentioned, I think that's a good time to keep Deuce relaxed and let him heal up and let Kolek and Payne come into the game and play those out. Yeah, they're top tier, and I know Tibbs want to win at every cost, but I think this little quick lesson will, let's see what turns out of it.
Listen, I'll tell you guys right now, these next games, this is gonna be a tough 12 games right now. The rest of the schedule right now is gonna be crazy. We're fighting to maintain that 3 spot. We can't, there's no such thing as taking an L or taking it easy. We got Mavericks, Clippers, Bucks, Blazers, 76ers, not so tough. But then we got Cleveland, Hawks, Suns, Boston, Detroit, Cleveland, and then Brooklyn. So we got a tough couple of games. We got a tough couple of games coming up. We got Cleveland twice. We got Bucks, Boston.
Can you look at the standings?
I still think who said it? But
Yeah,
Okay.
we're three ahead of the Pacers, four ahead of the Bucks and Pistons. Bucks and Pistons are
So it's Pacers then Bucks.
it's Pacers, Bucks, Pistons, Hawks. And how we're playing the Hawks, who's fighting to climb up. We're playing against the Pistons, who's 6 in the East, and they're fighting to work their way up. We're gonna play the Bucks again in these 12, and they're obviously trying to find their way up, and they're close to us because they're not trying to have Boston or Cleveland right off because they could get bounced. You got the Pacers who are right underneath us, and it's a real tight race. It's getting real tight now towards the end. Even the Magic, who the Magic are in 8th, they're trying to fight their way up. So it's a tough grind.
Listen, JB and Brunson's out. Yeah, I mean, to pull off, even if JB and Deuce, sorry, JB and Deuce are out. Even if both of them were here, with that last lineup, like these last games, I could have seen us getting 6 out of those 12. But with both those guys injured, is definitely going to be a uphill battle.
Listen,
Well,
out of the top,
injury report says he's out for one more week, right? And that's it.
there's no way. And look, I know people want him to come back early. You got to do that.
Hell no.
His whole game is on his feet. His stopping, his pick and pops, his pull up game. You can't rush that. I don't care if people are saying. I know Ross said the first. I can't see that. That's too early for him to. You can't. His entire game is on his feet. If it was like maybe a shoulder or something like Shamit, you know,
I'll give him another 2. I'll give him another 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
At the way we're going to, I gotta give him first game of the playoffs. In my opinion, you got the top 7 teams, the top 6 teams minus us. You got the top 6 teams. We're playing all in the next 12 games, from 1 through 7. We're playing all of them in the next 12 games, and 2 of them we're playing them twice. So you got all of them, and they're all fighting for position. They're all fighting to climb up to the top. From 5,
good, man.
Well, I mean, it's make or break. This is a part of the season, and this is where if Kolek is what you say he is, not now's your chance.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not gonna get the burn with Tibbs, bro.
He has. There's no choice. He's getting the burn with Deuce with a groin, JB with an ankle, and you're gonna need them in the playoffs. Like it's him and Cam right now for at least 4 games. It's nothing but Cam and Kolek.
Yeah, I like that.
It's Coca-Cola. That's what I'm gonna call them. Cam and Kolek. We got Coca-Cola that we got to deal with. It's up to them too. No, I'll work on that one. Cam and Cola. No, Coca-Cola. All right. Anyway, dad jokes are full of fun. Camco. We'll come. We'll work. We'll put up another one on there. But it's up to them now. Now we got 4 games. Can they do it? Can they be aggressive?
Hey, I like that little back and forth between Cam and Shamit, where they had like a little give and go back and forth. It looks like they building a little chemistry as well. So,
and they played together.
Didn't they play in Phoenix together?
They did. They played together before with Bridges. That's why we got them. So they played, but they're the one. Shamit is coming along at the rate that I thought he would. A little bit faster, hopefully. But Cam has regressed some. That's where our problem's been these last couple of games. We need the Cam that can give you 17 and 12 minutes. You know what I mean? Like that. He's hitting threes and he's gonna ignite it. So he's been. I don't know what happened in the last 5 to 8 games for him that he just hasn't been consistent. That's what I was saying. I was waiting for him and Shamit to kick it in gear, and we need him to be that spark plug. And he needs a tune up. He needs a tune up right now. So. The sparks aren't hidden. The cylinders are, that's what we need. And that's what slowed us up. Just like in the game we saw against Washington. The fact that we had that lapse because he was in the game and we weren't stopping them and we weren't scoring. So
you know what it is? The gap in the spark plug is in a line. So they need to put that little circle thing to fix the gap in the spark plug in order for the current
Hey,
for the
any car
turn ahead.
enthusiasts out there, let us know what that circle thing is called.
It's called a
It's
spark
called a
plug gap.
spark
Right?
plug gap
Gapper.
tool.
Gapper. I got it on my keychain. Anyway, we'll just card nerds here. I'm a card junkie.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're moving on.
Well,
so we got
if we weren't demonetized in the beginning, we definitely are demonetized now.
It's all right. Listen, 1-800 get off the drugs. We're helping. We're just showing people from who are drugs and how to get off it. Both sides. We help everyone. We're helping everyone. 1-800 get the fuck out of here is the number. That's the number. 1-800 DTFO.
Oh man.
Anyway, so we had it. So we're closing it up. So we're gonna come back next Friday, 5 p.m. We'll be back at it again. But these games that we got coming up, so this upcoming week, we're looking at Tuesday. We got the Dallas Mavericks. Wednesday, we have a back-to-back. So Tuesday and Wednesday is a back-to-back. Tough schedule for us. We're gonna have Mavericks and Clippers on a back-to-back. We're gonna need all of Kolek. And Daddy A's gone, so hopefully we see a Daddy A play one of them games. Call up McCullard. Somebody, we need help. So it's going to be interesting. We have a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday. Tough week. And then Friday, when you see us, we're going to be playing the Bucks. So 3 tough games this week. Do you see any of these 3 that are winnable, in all honesty? Let's be real. Out of these 3 games, how many do you guys see that are winnable? Mavs without Kyrie and Luka. Maybe without AD. What do you guys think on that game? You think it's...
I think that's a possible. I think that's a good possible. So let's count that as a dub. I'll give that a dub. That's definitely a dub. Not definitely, but it's a dub.
It's one for sure that we got a better chance out of these games. So we definitely got a better chance there. Then we got the Clippers on the back-to-back now. 47 minutes for all the starters. Back-to-back. All right. So we play
47 and a half.
47 and a half plus overtime. We got to add overtime, right?
I forgot about that.
Don't forget about overtime. 58 minutes per start. We got the Clippers with Harden, more than likely Kawhi. They got Zubac, the center, so he always plays cat tough. That's going to be interesting to see even in those 2 games. Where does Mitch play? Does Mitch play the back-to-back? Hopefully we save him for the Clippers and not, does he play a back-to-back, the first back-to-back? So more than likely, we hope he will play the Clipper game because we need size on that game. So
we're hoping that Precious steps it up. That's what we're hoping for.
And
I got no faith. I got no faith in Precious.
There's that slogan they say, bet on yourself, but according to the rumors on Precious, he's been betting on himself. We don't want that. But those are rumors, allegedly. That's not the type of bet on yourself we met, Precious. That's
all of a sudden, the NBA is going to investigate the Knicks now. Thanks a lot, Ruel.
Hey, listen, they've been doing it. We're always on the radar. So against the Clippers on a back-to-back night, you
don't have to hide the drink that they just passed you. You don't have to hide it. It's okay.
I would have been sipping already if it was it. I would have been sipping already. Cap can't post up his grandma and couldn't protect the rim if he was made of solid gold.
Stop it. Who said that?
Buzz. That was a deep
one. Buzz.
He doesn't appear to be a vocal leader on this team. He's not a vocal leader unless he says what? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! So technically, he's a vocal leader. Oh my God! That's a foul.
That has to be like the zestiest shit in the NBA, bro.
Come on, listen. He's Dominican. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No.
I'm going there, man. I'm going there.
He has. Listen, he's high pitched. When you're 7 feet tall, you know what I'm saying. You lose some vocal cords, so it just
It
raises the inflection on his.
It's the 21st century. I could give rats behind who you decide to spend your time with outside the court. But that shit is zesty as a motherfucker.
Nah, his
bro,
lady.
All that, bro. Listen, all Cat needs is to smoke a few Marlboro, He can smoke a few Marlboros and his tone will get, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell him to
Listen,
smoke like a pack a day, you know what I mean? And his vocals are
I ain't gonna get in trouble with
readjusted.
I ain't gonna get in trouble with my wife. I'm just saying, cat's girl is 3 words. Delicious. That's all I'm saying. I'm out. I'm just kidding. No, I'm
I
saying
don't
she's
even
pretty.
know. Is she like a model or something?
She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. She's pretty. He's not Zest. Okay, he's just
I don't.
high
Hey
inflation.
man,
His
hey man,
vocal
hey
cords
man.
get
I done seen, I done seen way too many dudes with kids still be zesty as hell. So I don't know about all that.
All right, hey, my
we're not
phone
gonna
is
bring up
about to
Atlanta
die.
on this show. We're not gonna bring up Atlanta on this show. Hey, New Knicks, final thoughts for this
Hey,
week.
again, hold on. Before your final thoughts, again,
His things about
I
to
just
die.
want to say a disclaimer. Again, I could give a rat's ass. It's the 21st century. If
We
this,
don't care.
if the same sex makes you happy, by all means, I could care less.
I don't know where he's going there because
Hey,
but anyway.
listen, well, I'm a man of God. There's a God channel, more or less. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, we don't rock that way. My final thoughts.
Mavericks, Clippers, Bucks.
We winning them all. Shout out to the chat.
Blowout all 3 games.
All
Exaggerated.
by 30 plus. We get
You heard it.
Kolek gonna have 22 assists.
Triple double.
No, hey, listen, real quick.
17
Final take on you guys. What does Kolek do against the Mavericks?
Final take, yo. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the new members out here in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Buzzer beater on Dios. Keith Watkins, everybody. Mike the Specialist, 2 shots. Bruel, Machete, swing. Hope you on the next one. Yo, come vibe with us on Friday, 5 p.m. You know what it is. Go to your local church. Kidnap them phones. Get them subscribers up. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? Go to the streaming farm. Tell them to run us up at each video, 500,000. Run it.
I heard what he said.
Love and bless. Thank you for rocking with us.
All right, my brother's at 1%. He said he's not ducking just Knicks. He said he's not ducking just Knicks.
Yo, you got the Addy, my guy.
Oh, the reason.
Oh,
Come on.
You got us. Oh man! Every
come on,
time
just
my
Knicks.
phone dies.
He like JB, huh?
Oh.
JB supposedly.
Hey, high ankle sprain. Damn, just when New Knicks was. Come on, just Knicks. I was trying to get you up. Yeah, gassing you up, bro. And New Knicks is out. So salute to everybody in the chat. Mr. Kolek Hive Captain, El Presidente from the Kolek Hive, sir. Kolek, specifically, Dallas Mavericks. What does he do? What does his stats look like to you?
Man, I don't even know if he plays, bro. But if he does, I'm gonna a similar game to what he just had. You know, he's gonna show out again. When you can orchestrate the offense and you have vision and you put people in position to succeed, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna work out in your favor. Like he gave out in yesterday's game, he gave Cat a pass that he should have scorched that 3. He gave Mikal a pass in the corner, should have switched that 3. And again, I'm not trying to discourage or I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody. I'm just trying to say if he plays his regular game, if he plays 15, 20 minutes, you can expect similar results. 10 points, 10 assists. I don't know. I'm gonna just throw crazy numbers out there.
Yeah, that's not bad. On a back to it. So listen, I think he's gonna get burned. I think a groin pull, strain, whatever it is, for what it is for Deuce. We're gonna rely on him heavy in the playoffs. You need him and Brunson. I mean, those are our top 2 guards. The league is riddled with guards, especially top, whether it's Dame, whether it's whoever, Halliburton in the East Coast, whether it's any of the teams you're looking at, Drew Holiday. you got top guards, and you're gonna need Deuce. You're gonna need Jalen Brunson,
Darius Garland.
Darius Garland. So I mean, all over the place. Where you could go Trae Young if we're going to play Atlanta. There's a
Fuck
lot
Trae
of
Young.
what you said. Who?
They got 4 straight. Oh, the
Cavs lost
Cavs
4
lost
straight. Hey, listen, I like that. I like that. I like that. They're under pressure. I'm feeling that. Hey, New Knicks. Hey, Just Knicks. Our brother says heal up Daniel's son, but he's ready. He's ready for you. His phone died, but he's still talking shit in the chat. That boy, he don't avoid smoke. He smokes it. Hey
man, listen. If they lost 4 straight, that's good for us, man. That means that they in the downward trend. You know what I'm saying?
That's. Well, I gotta look at the games to see if they're resting players, but I think they just
That's right. Yeah. You're right.
Could be, but anyway, we'll see. Nonetheless, we got to play our best game. We have the questionable bench all year. Now we have no choice but to play our bench players. So Cam, Shamit are probably going to play heavy minutes. I definitely think Kolek's going to get minimum 10 minutes. Now, at least 10 minutes because he's needed at this point. Cam, as much as we like, he's got to get rest. He's a high energy player. You got to put Kolek in. So it's going to be interesting to see who he plays, who he guards. When does we put him, when does Tiz put him in there? I don't think Cam is a 37-minute type player. So maybe 25, something like that. And then Kolek get the other 10, 12 minutes, something like that. Is going to be interesting to see. So Mavericks is what I'm going to be looking at that game to see how he can play there. It's going to be incredibly challenging against the Clippers. We're going to need him to play. Do we see Beauchamp? Do we see Beauchamp in this game? The young cat get some burn. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But those games, Mavericks, these 2 games here is going to be interesting to see for me for the rest of the year for the remaining games, I should say. Because Mavericks this is the type of game with no Kyrie, no Luka, possibly no AD. This is a game that we can't mess around in. This is a game where we got to do like what we did with Washington. The starters have to be serious and go for a big run to let the Koleks, Beauchamp, and other players get some burn time, to come in. So we got to take care of business early in that game so they can rest for that back-to-back against the Clippers. This is an experience of how it would be in the playoffs. So we need to be aggressive for 3 quarters, putting our foot all the way on the gas and not letting loose, and then let the other players get some burn time. So Mavericks is going to be a telling game of how the rest of the week is going to go for us. Clippers game is going to be very tough. I expect heavy minutes in that game because we don't have another game for Friday. So you're probably going to see starters get high to mid 30s, 32 for Mikal, 35 in that range, and then Kolek 6 or 7 minutes. Unless he does really well, again, it's going to be up to the players at that game of how Tibbs is going to let them play. How their minutes are going to come. So definitely a tough game. The Bucks, they've lost a couple too. So even though they're playing, I don't think they're still up there. So it's going to be interesting how they play. But Giannis is not going to play around. That's going to be an interesting game. So we're going to talk about that on Friday. I look for Kolek to have a good game. I think Kolek can give us 7 and 7 on an average. So I think he can give us 7 points, 4 assists in that average, 7 on a good game, like what we saw yesterday. When he gave those 7, he was playing with starters in that rotation. So that's why they were hitting shots. That's the difference. He played with Mikal, as you said. He played with Cat. He played probably not going to be the usual minutes for him with starters, maybe depending on situations. So those assists he got were with starters. He did find them. I'm not going to take anything away. He did a great job finding them when they're at their spots. When Mikal was fading into that 3 that he passed it all the way across, Mikal was still running into his position before he caught it, which is good. So he caught him right when
but he caught it like in a good spot.
That was perfect. That's what I'm saying. It was perfect. He set him up perfectly right in rhythm. So he caught him in rhythm, right in the rhythm, getting into the spot. Same thing with OG. OG did a little hezzy and then threw it up there. Same thing with Cash. So he has a great head game for offense. So it's great offensive mind. God, great offensive mind for that. So I think he's exceptional on that. I just want to see him talking, eye on man, and defense is what I'm looking for. I think he can do it. I've always said he's really good.
So somebody check outside and see if it's raining.
Julia, Tu besos frío como la lluvia. Anyway, so, so I think he's got good offensive. I think he's going to do well. It's going to be an interesting see. Listen, put your seatbelts on. It's going to be a rough 12 games, but support your Knicks. I'm trying to get you off the ledge. 2 shots is pushing you. He's tripping you. He's clipping you. He's loading up and shooting you in the back to jump off the ledge. Hold it down. This is the last 12, the final 12.
Jump.
Hold on tight. Support your Knicks. Let's go. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
I thought he was about it. Jump.
You won't. You won't.
You won't do it. Jump. Come on. Come on.
2 shots is not holding. 2 shots is not holding a trampoline or a blanket for you. He straight concrete.
Straight cement.
Let's go Knicks. Support your team. Whoever's on the court, whether it's Kolek, whether it's Deuce, whoever's on the court, support your team. It's going to be a challenging 12, but this is going to build character for our team. It's going to make or break us in whatever way that is. And I think we're going to do well in the playoffs. It's going to give these young players an opportunity to understand what pressure is, especially for Kolek. This is a great time for him to get minutes in pressure situations, tough teams, tough challenges, get him ready for the playoffs. Can he become Dante Light? Can he become Dante Light?
Who?
Can Kolek become Dante Light?
No. Dante was a sharpshooter, brother.
You're doubting your boy? Look at you, the captain of the Hive.
It's two different players.
Hey, listen, he got a game. He's got a shot at the 3.
He got a shot, but he's not like a shooter.
I said Light. Listen, Dante will get you 30. Can Kolek give me 15 is what I'm asking.
Dante will give you 30 in like 5 minutes.
I didn't say the time frame. I'm just saying, can Kolek give me 15? Maybe in 40 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. Can he give me 15?
Come on, man. You know Kolek is not going to play 40 minutes, bro. Come on.
In a 40-minute game, 10 minutes. All right. I'm saying. Salute to you guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Salute to the super team that's out here. The chat. On Dios for representing. Our first moderator, Keith Watkins, who's out there with the grandkids. He's out there letting everybody know. Buzzer Beater, salute to you. Que lo que. Appreciate you. Who else am I missing out here? Keith Watkins on Dios. I said you, Buzz. Who else am I missing? Chris Connors, first timer. Salute to you. Daniel Berry Sports. Que lo que. Paris Duggar with the 12 gauge. Appreciate you for coming. Paris Duggar blessing us with his presence in our chat. Appreciate you. Everybody else. Eric Smith, Mr. Smith. Appreciate you. Look, Just Knicks, even with your taped up ankles, still challenging my brother. That's respect. You got duct tape on the ankles, and he's still calling them out. That's props right there. Salute to all of you guys. David Smith. Did I miss anyone? Who else did I miss? Nobody? Anybody else? If I missed you, I apologize, but appreciate you guys. Replay gang. Y'all don't know. We got the dopest content, #1 in replay watch time. From sources. I can't let the sources out, but suppose sources say we got the #1 show for replay worthiness. I'm just saying. And if you're trying to get us to 500, like Buzz, screenshot something you like. Where we're talking greasy, where we're talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Post it on yours. Say, yo, these dudes is crazy. It's funny. They're crazy. They're dumb. You don't like our takes. You say they're garbage. Whatever it is. Negative.
When we going left?
We're going left again. When we listen, right off the bat, nothing but NASCAR. Nothing but NASCAR. That's going to be the new slogan. MBN. Nothing but NASCAR. We make nothing but lefts in this place, I hear. NBM.
Hey, is that a ding? Is that another ding?
That's it. No, we make left side. Anyway, we're running this way too long.
Not to one of the pop fathers?
Listen, I ain't saying this. Listen. Come on, bro.
No?
No, never. Hey, we appreciate you guys. I don't know what he's talking about.
If anybody keeping track, he started about 10 minutes before we did today.
Listen, I ain't saying appreciate you guys for joining.
He said it. Don't lie.
Like, subscribe. What we said? What do you say? Like, I don't. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share. You know the vibes.
World's longest outros. What we do here? You heard? Put the thumbs up. See some of that.
Yeah, this outro also.
Yeah.
Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the New Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the New Knicks.
The New Knicks, salute my guy.
The New Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City. NYC.